My biggest influences when I first started skateboarding was Mark Gonzalez. I didn't know anyone else besides Mark Gonzalez. And being from Huntington Beach, that was the first person that people told me about. It was Mark. Everybody just said he's the best.
Yeah.
That's the best of skateboarding. Ed Templeton got me into skateboarding because I lived across the street from him. We used to move around Huntington Beach all the time. I don't know why really. We'd move 2-3 times a year. We'd move, and one of the times I moved, I ended up across the street from Ed and got my first skateboard through him. There was a guy named Eric Estrada we skated with, and that guy was so gnarly. And then we skated with Jason Lee all the time, so Jason Lee was another big influence on me. So there's so many people there at that time, Skip Pronier and Lucero and all these guys. It was just, it was so insane growing up in such a skate mecca, you know. The most influential person in skateboarding ever is Mark Gonzalez, hands down. And if you disagree with that, you're wrong. You can pinpoint Mark back to everything. You can pinpoint Mark back to any single specific thing in skateboarding and know that Mark did it first. Like, it was more than doing it first. Doing it first is like one thing, but then A, he did it first, B, he did it like Mark, which is a really psychotic combo. I just felt like Mark covered all of what street was. Like, you know, this is early on in Mark's thing. Like, this is when Mark is had his first board out, and you know, his first interviews had come out, and I just associated just because he went the highest. You know, he was in the air the most. I was a small child, so I'm just seeing this guy in the air, and I wanted his Jimmy Z's. But yeah, Mark, Julian, Nodis, Guy, and Carol for me. It was just the consistency of their progression was documented so well. And right now it's weird as I'm leaving out Matt Hensley, but it's like Matt was influenced by those top 3 so hard, and they all love him, so maybe that works out.
What influences you now after all that time?
Grant Taylor, Dylan. Yeah, Grant is like, not even being biased, but not to put any pressure on you, Grant, but Jesus Christ, he's the greatest skateboarder on the face of the earth right now. This is not the New Age Street video. That video still is like such a big deal to me, and I watch that video a lot. I'd love to get a VHS copy. This is not the New Age Street video. So as far as, you know, what influences me now, it's like, yeah, it's like kids like Grant and Dylan, but then like it's still that whole aspect of like Hensley, and because I'm getting older now, and I felt like those guys were so much older than me, like Sal and Hensley and everything, and then I got to meet them and skate with them and see them get older and see how they did it. I just feel like there's a certain specialness to, like, there's a certain aspect of skateboarding where it's like, there's these people, you jump downstairs and you do your psycho shit, which is rad. You know, there's motherfuckers who do that, and that's bitchin'. I'm not doing that. I probably couldn't survive if I did that. I wouldn't be skating still. I mean, I used to jump down shit when I was a kid, and skate with Jeremy Ray all the time. Of course I was jumping down shit. It wasn't fun to me. I don't know how Andrew keeps doing it. It freaks me out. I said to Andrew, I said, well, how the fuck are you doing it better than you did it before when you've already done it? I think I weirded him out. He didn't really answer me. But it's just a different kind of skating. It's like Blender and shit like that. Like, it's those certain things where you're like, whoa. It's like small moves, and it's like, how do you do that? You know, that's what I loved about growing up in the 80s and seeing that skating. Everybody was just so... Everybody had their such a specific way they skated. It was so, like... in their own. But right now, I really dig how diverse everything. I was just saying to you a minute ago, like, I love how diverse everything is right now. Yeah. It really is. There's a lot of different skating going on right now, and that's really good. All these kids are so wacky, and they're so all over the place. I really dig it. I dig how crazy looking people